Welcome to the fourth video of Mathematical and Logical Reasoning. I am Aparna Nandan. So without any delay, let's start with the questions. Okay. Yeah. So if driver is equal to 12, government is equal to 20, believed is equal to 16, and then bat is equal to. So this is coding and decoding question. So your word is driver and the code is 12. The word government and the code is 20. The another word is believed and the code is 16. So now you have to find out the code for bat. So if you look at these words, driver has 6 letters in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the code is 12. And government here has 10 letters, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 letters and your code is 20. Now the next word is believed. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters and your code is 16. So if you look at this, you will know that 6 into 2 is 12, 10 into 2 is 20, 8 into 2 is 16. So now you have to find out the code for bat, and in bat you have 1, 2, 3. 3 letters and 3 into 2 is 6. So the code for bat is 6, option A. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Okay. A, P, R, X, S and Z are sitting in a row. S and Z are in the center, A and P are in the ends, R is sitting to the left of A, who is sitting to the right of P. Okay, so first you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people, right? So let's draw that. 6. Now S and Z are sitting in the center. So if S is here, Z is here. Okay, they are sitting in the center. Now A and P are at the ends. So one chance is A is here and P is here. The next chance is P is here and A is here. We don't know that. Now the next statement is R is sitting to the left of A. So if R is sitting to the left of, if A is here and then R will be here, then A will not be at the end, right? So R will be at the end then. So A is here, so that R will comes here. So we know that P is here. So P and A are at the ends. Okay. Now you have to find out who is sitting to the right of P. Okay. We know that these are the names of the people. So A, P, R, X, S and Z. So let's find out who is missing. A is there, P is here, R is there, X is not here, Z is here and S is here. So X is the one who is missing. So option B. X is the one who is sitting to the right of P. Okay. Moving on to the next question. The next term in the letter series D, E, F, H, I, J, L, M, N, P, Q, R and T, U, V. Okay. So D, E, F, H, I, J, L, M, N, P, Q, R, then T, U, V. Okay. Next is T, U, V. So D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, right? So there is a missing letter in everything. Every series there is a, every set there is a missing letter, and then the next set continues. Okay. So T, U, V, W is missing, then your next set will be X, Y, Z. So option 1 is the answer. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Okay, so this is a data interpretation question. How many states have at least 50% or more electrified villages? So this is the percentage of villages of not electrified. Okay, percentage of village not electrified. Now if this is 25% is not electrified, then the percentage of village electrified will be 100 minus 25. That is, here it will be 75. And 40, if the non-electrified is 45, then the electrified will be 55. If non-electrified is 20, then the electrified will be 80, right? Sorry, 80. Now, if non-electrified is 60, then the electrified will be 40. And if non-electrified is 55, then the electrified will be 45. If non-electrified is 30, then the electrified will be 70. So, the question is, how many states have at least 50% or more electrified villages? Okay, electrified villages. They are asking about electrified villages. So, 50% and more, right? So, here 75 is above 50%, 55 is also above 50%, 80 is also above 50%, 40 is below less than 50%, 45 is also less than 50%, and then you have 70 which is also greater than 50%. So, you have 4 states. So, the answer is option C, 4. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Okay, so next question is, which state has twice the percentage of electrified villages in comparison to state D? So, in state D you have 60% non-electrified villages. So, the percentage of electrified villages will be 40. Now, if you want, so now find out the electrified villages of other states. So, in A it will be 75. We have already found out that in the last previous question. Here it is 55. Here it is 80, here it is 45, and F it is 70. Okay, so now you have to find out that state which has twice the percentage of electrified villages in comparison to state D. So, state D has 40, so twice of 40 is 80. So, options, state C has twice that of state D, right? So, option 2, state C is the answer. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Yes. In the year 2000, the total number of villages in state D was 15,000. In the year 2010, the total number of villages had increased to 20,000, out of which 10,000 villages were yet to be electrified. The percentage of villages not electrified in 2010 in state D has thus not enough data, gone up, come down, and cannot be computed. Okay. So, according to the question, according to the data given, the percentage of villages not electrified in state D is 60%, right? So, they haven't given the year, so that means this is for every year. So, 60% is not electrified, 60% of villages are not electrified. So, now in 2010, the number of villages is 20,000, right? 20,000. So, you have to find out the 60% of 20,000, okay. So, 60% of 20,000 means you know that 50% will be half of 20,000, that will be 10,000, right? 10,000. Now, 10% will be, from the right hand side, move a place and put a decimal point. So, 10% will be 2,000. So, 60% will be 50% plus 10%, that is 12,000. Okay. So, 60% is 12,000. But in the question it is given that, the total number of villages has increased to 20,000, out of which 10,000 villages were yet to be electrified. So, there were only 10,000 villages which were yet to be electrified, but according to the data it should have been 12,000. So, this was the data, but it came down to 10,000, right? So, option 3 came down as the answer. Okay. So, the percentage of villages not electrified in 2010 in state D has thus came down. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Yes. So, the next question is, A can do a piece of work in 12 days, B can do this work in 16 days. So, A will take 12 days and B will take 16 days. Okay. A started the work alone. After how many days should B join him so that the work is finished in 9 days? Okay. So, the work has finished in 9 days, right? So what we can do is, we can just find out the work done by A, like 9 by 12. 9 is the number of days they took to finish the work. So 9 by 12 will give you 3 by 4. Okay? Okay? 3 by 4. We know that a fraction is 4 by 4, right? Full fraction is 4 by 4. So 3 by 4 is the fraction we get after simplification. That means 3 by 4 is the work done by A. Now, if you subtract 3 by 4 from 4 by 4, you will get 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is the work done by B. Okay. So now you have to find out the days, right? So B usually takes 16 days to complete that work. So 1 by 4 into 16 will give you the number of days B worked. So this is 4, right? So the So if you multiply 1 by 4 into 16, you will get 4. So B worked for 4 days. But the question is, after how many days should B join him? So 9 minus 4, that is 5. After 5 days, B joined A. When you get 4 here, you might go and tick option C, but that is wrong. The answer is option 5. Okay, they have asked after how many days B joined A. Okay, now moving on to the next question. Okay, so next question is of blood relation. Okay, Jenifer's father-in-law is my brother. Helen is granddaughter of my mother. How is Helen related to Jenifer? So some man is telling this. So yeah, Jenifer's father-in-law. So let's write Jenifer here. Okay, and her husband. So in the last video I told you I'm using equal to denote couples. Okay, so her husband has a father. So father, and he is the man's brother. Let's say this is that man. Okay, so his brother is Jenifer's father-in-law. Okay, now Helen is the granddaughter of my mother. So he has a mother. Okay, this is the mother. He has a mother. So his mother means it is the mother of this father also, right? They are siblings, so their mother will be same. Now this mother has a granddaughter called Helen. So Helen is in this generation. We don't know whether Helen is the daughter of this man or this father. Okay, anyway, Helen is in this generation. So Helen will be either the direct sister of Jenifer's husband or his cousin sister, right? So you have to find out the relation between Helen and Jenifer. Yeah, how is Helen related to Jenifer? That is what you have to find out. So anyway, she is either his direct sister or his cousin sister. That means she will be sister-in-law of Jenifer. So option 3 is the answer, sister-in-law of Jenifer. Okay, moving on to the next question. Okay, so next you have a data interpretation question. Now the question is, if the population for state F is 2.6 lakhs, what is the population below education index? And you have state name and percentage of population below education index here. So they are talking about state F. So in state F you have 21%, right? So 2.6 lakhs means 2,06,000. Okay, 2,06,000. Now what is 10% of 2,06,000? The 10% will be 26,000, right? From the right hand side, move a place and put a decimal point. So 26,000. So 20% will be 52,000, right? 20% will be 52,000. Now 1% means 100% divided by 100. So from the right hand side, move to place and put a decimal point. So 100%, 1% will be 2,600, right? So 21% means you have to add 20% and 1%. So it will be 54,600. So you have to find out the 21% of state F. That is what the question is. So the 21% of state F is 54,600. So when you write it in lakhs, you can write it as 0.456 lakhs, right? Means how will you write that? If you have a number and you have to write it in lakhs, that means here your number is 54,600. So you have to divide by lakh, and in lakh you have 5 zeros. So you have to move that 5 zeros from right and put a decimal point. So when you put a decimal point here, this will be 0.456. So option 1 is the answer. Okay, 0.456 lakhs. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Yes, if the total population of state A was 5 lakhs while the population of state B was 2 lakhs, the number of people below education index will be. So for state A it is 20% and for state B it is 25%, and state A is 5 lakhs. Okay, 5 lakhs. So 5 lakhs. Yeah, 5 lakhs. For finding out 25%, you have to divide by 5. So when you divide by 5, you will get 1 lakh. So 20% of A is 1 lakh. Now you have to find out 25% of B. Right. So 25% means divided by 4. So B, the population is 2 lakhs and you have to find out 25%, so divide by 4. So when you divide by 4, you will get 50,000. So 25% of B is 50,000. Okay. Now you have to find out if the total population of the state A was 5 lakhs while the population of state B was 2 lakh, the number of people below education index will be higher in state A, right? In state A it was 1 lakh and in state B it is 50,000. So higher in state A. Option 2 is the answer. Okay. Moving on to the next question. If a man can cover 12 meters in 1 second, how many kilometers can he cover in 3 hours and 45 minutes? Okay, so 12 meter in 1 second. So to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, what you have to do is you have to multiply into 18 by 5. Okay, if you want to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, you have to multiply by 5 by 18. Okay, so here it is meter per second and you have to convert it into kilometer per hour. So you have to multiply by 18 by 5. Okay, now so yeah, speed is 12 meter per second and you have to find out the distance. Okay, you have to find out the distance and the time given is 3 hours 45 minutes. Okay, now distance is equal to speed into time. So here time is in hours, speed is in meter per second. So you have to convert that into kilometer per hour, right? So speed is 12 meter. So 12 into 18 by 5. So here it is 3 hours and 45 minutes. There is minutes also. So let's convert this into hours. Okay. So 3 and we can write 45 minutes as 3 by 4. Right. 45 minutes as 3 by 4. Half and a quarter. Right. So when you make it into a mix in proper fraction, it will be 4 into 3 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. So 15 by 4. Right. 15 by 4. So 15 by 4 is the time. So you can to find out distance, this is speed. Now you have to multiply it into the time. Okay, 15 by 4 hours is our time. So now you can do the calculation. Yeah, So here you can simplify this. So when you simplify, you will get 3 into 18 into 3, that is 9 into 18. So when you do 9 into 18, you will get 162, right? 162. Option C is the answer. Okay, so now this is the end of the session. I hope you enjoyed it and all the best for your exam.